I cannot sleep like this. It doesn't work. I need a new one. Bam. Hi, welcome to Ipazoy. Today I'm gonna make a review video about my new sleeping mask. This is the slowwave and it's kind of awesome. It's a little bit expensive, but you can do quite cool stuff with this one. You can buy one for maybe €1, but $1 or I don't know. But they are cheap and the sun comes through and the light. It doesn't cover your ears. It doesn't sit so nice on your face. I'm not happy with that one. And I already tried it for a few nights, so I can give you a really good review about this thing. I really want one that doesn't get the light through. I want one that covers my ears. This one can do that all. There are many sleeping masks on the market. I want this one because I really like the function that you can put on white noise without using your Bluetooth. You can use your phone and playing a podcast or music, but I got a feeling that Bluetooth at your head all night is not a very good idea. That you do it sometimes, okay, but when you try to fall asleep, then it's nice that you have some noise that can help you fall asleep without the Bluetooth. And this one has that. I cannot find another one that had that function, so I was pretty fast to the conclusion that I want this one. Also, sometimes I really want to use my phone and the music and the podcast, so I want that function too. Also, you can make a phone call with it. Yeah, I really don't know when that's gonna happen, but you can do it. And there are more sleeping masks that maybe they can do that, but not all of them. I cannot find one that had the white noises on them. I was like, okay, I want this one. It's not cheap. I think it's quite a bunch of money, but I really was like, I really want one that doesn't let the light come through, and I want one that covers my ears, gonna get a little bit less noisy around you. I want one that is soft. Another point, I really want one that doesn't hurt my ears when I'm lying on my side. I was reading on the internet and that most of those things hurt your ear because the heart piece for the music is pushing against your ear. So I was like, oh damn it. They say that this one doesn't have that. And also this one you can adjust, like this one, you put it over your head, it's elastic and that's it. Yeah, I got a really small head. So I tested it for a few days, so this package is already been opened. But I'm gonna show you what's inside. You're gonna find a little instruction. You're gonna find a little cable for charging your mask. One side is USB and the other side, I don't know how you call it, but I will show a little picture of the cable close up, which one this is. The eye mask comes in a little bag and it has a little cord on the top so you can close it, and if you want to open it you go like this, and inside you find the sleeping mask. Like I told you before, I already used it, and one thing I noticed, if you got animals, the hair will stick on it, but where does it not? I got hair everywhere. That's their kind of way to show you that they love you. So I got no problem with that. But if you're a person that like, oh no, I don't want hair on it, then maybe you need to look for another one. You can roll it up and put it in the bag, so you can bring it everywhere. That's very nice. It's not very big. If you open it, it looks like this. Inside, you got a little flap for your nose. You find on the side this little elastic to roll it up. But if you want to put it on your head like this, it doesn't stick, because inside here you will find the Velcro. So if you take this piece of fabric and you do it like this, it's a little harsh to do, but it's possible. Then it will be like this, and then you can use it. Put it on your nose and over your eyes. You go like this, and that's it. So you can do it in which size you need. If you have it on the right size, I leave it on that. When it's night, I can get it and I can do it like this, so I don't have to repeat to put it on the right size. The Velcro, it's not very hairy. Most of the Velcros, they are very hard and more bigger. This is very soft and it's more than enough to let this stick together, so that's nice. Another cool function of this one is when you have it on your head, you can listen to music, podcast or something else, or the white noises. But I hear from many people that when they buy sleeping masks, that the music is not on their ears, because some people got a bigger head and some have a little head. So sometimes the music is not on the right place of their ears. So I want one that I can change up so it's a good one for my ears. This one has a function that you can change it to your own head size and your ear size. On the top you will find a zipper. It's very easy to use. Inside you will find some cables. This is the cable where you can charge your sleeping mask. And then you will find two cables that will go to the sides. Those are for your music speakers. They look like this. So you need to have the blue side on the inside of your ear and the black side through the outside. If you don't do that, the music is not going the right way. They make a little slot to put it in. And then you can softly push it around. You can put it on the right place for your ear. So that's very nice. Also, over here you see the buttons, but inside you will find a little computer thingy and you can take it out softly. Don't be too harsh before you break something. And you can take it out. And there you will see the 3 buttons too. Before you think, but why would you take it out? If you take this all out, you can wash it by hand. Nice thing to do with this, because I already noticed this thing becomes very hot. I'm a very cold person. I'm always cold. So I like it that it becomes very hot on my face and it's very cozy, but I don't think everybody would like the warmth of this sleeping mask, so be warned. But if you want to wash it, because yeah, it will get sweaty and gross and you want to wash it sometime, then you need to take this out because this thing cannot stand water. I'm gonna put it back in the compartment they made for it. I need to do it gently, I don't want to break it. It's, by the way, not easy. If it's too easy to do, then I think it will fall out. And you don't want that. So if you do, check if the buttons are on the right place. I put back the cables, I zip it back up. So this thing has many functions. I don't use them all. So if you want to connect it with your phone, then you're going to your phone. I will show you what I'm doing on my phone. First you go to your Bluetooth, switch it on. Okay, then you see here 3 buttons. You're gonna push the play button and you hold it for 3 seconds. And then you will see in the little holes a blue and a red color light going like this. Then you know it's okay. 1, 2, 3. You hear something? So you're gonna push this one 2 times very fast. 1, 2. Then it will say pairing. Then you know you can go back to your phone. You let him search for Bluetooth. Then you will see musical eye mask. You say yes. Connect. And that's how easy it's to connect this thing with your phone. But if you don't want to use the music on your phone, you can push this one again 2 times and then white noise will start. Okay, sometimes I have a little bit trouble with showing you how it works because I learn it to myself like this. And now I need to explain this to you like this, and it's a little bit tricky. So if you want to change the volume, this one used to make it go harder and this one to make it go a little bit quieter. Easy. But if you want to change the white noise music that's on the mask itself, you need to push the plus button for a longer time. If you want to go back in the list of music, you push the min button and then you go back. Okay, I would be honest, it doesn't really work that well. Sometimes the music won't go forwards or backwards. So that's a quite annoying thing. I noticed that I really like one type of white noise and I always use that one. So I don't have to choose or change it quite that often. Yeah, if you want to change it, you can use the plus and the min button. If you want to use your phone, push this one, the min, 2 times very fast. And then you will hear pairing. And then it will connect with your phone if you already done that. But if you don't want to use the phone and you want to use the white noise, you push it another 2 times and you will hear some music on this thing. So if you want to change the music, you need to push one of these 2 buttons. You can go forwards or backwards, but you need to hold it a little bit longer, skip in the music samples. If you found the right one, you can use this to put your volume up or down. You do this by a short push. So use it a long push for skip the music and a short push for making the sound go harder or softer. It doesn't work all the time. It's a little bit crooked. It doesn't work all the time. It works, but it doesn't. It's not perfect. Sometimes I'm like, why don't you work? and then I'm trying to push it, and sometimes I put it out and then back on and then it's okay, but it's not bulletproof. Trouble sometimes, but I always have the same white noise, so change that much so then it's not a problem. If you're using Spotify or another music device, the skipping of the music and the sound volume is still the same, but I don't know, maybe mine is not that good or all of them have it, but this one doesn't work all the time, so it's not perfect. Most of the time I use the white noise that's on it, and I always use one kind of white noise, then it's okay. So if you're someone that's changing quite often, I think it's gonna be a little bit annoying. And also there is a function that you can call with this thing, and I'm like, why? I want some quiet and some peace. I don't want to call with someone, and if I'm calling I don't have to have my eyes shut down. So just I don't get the point of having a function to call somebody. And also that function is quite annoying, because when your phone is connected to this thing and you're pushing the middle button 2 times fast, it will call the last person that you have been calling. So I was in my bed playing with this thing, checking my music so I can fall asleep with this thing, and then I noticed I was calling my husband. And that was not on purpose. And that happened quite a lot, because the buttons are very close to each other, and the mistake is very fast, because you don't really feel which button is what. You can feel it a little bit, you can feel 3 buttons, but yeah, the mistake is very quickly done, because yeah, you're blind with this thing. So I'm like, leave that away, or put another button or something, or give it a 4 button thing, because it's the same 2 button function, and that's not very handy. If you want to pair it or want to go to the white noises, you need to push 2 times quickly, and that's the same if you want to call with somebody. So yeah, if they had made that 3 buttons or 4 buttons, then you don't make that mistake. Like I told you, you can wash this, but they say you can wash it in cold water, ankle with hands. Don't put it in the dryer, don't use bleach, and don't iron it. I think that some people need to wash this quite often, because what I already said, if you have it on your face, it's very thick, and that has some points and some minor points, but the thing is, it's very thick. That means that there is not going light through it, but also it means it's getting very hot. What I say, I'm a very cold person, so I really like the warmth on my face, but I think there are many people that will be like, oh my god, I'm so sweaty and it's so hot on my face, and it's quite a big thing. It's very, look, if I have it on my face, it's quite big. What I say, it's quite hot. I really don't know if I'm gonna like that in the summer, but yeah, and that's most of the time that I want to use it, because the sun is coming earlier in the morning and I don't like that. Also, why I bought this is because I don't like light in my eyes when I'm trying to sleep, and sometimes, most of the times, okay, always, my husband is earlier out of his bed than me, and then he's like, oh, where are my clothes? And he uses his phone and the light to find his clothes, and I get that, but I'm like, no, because the light is so fucking bright for me. I know, I got my eyes closed and I know he's putting on his phone. So yeah, I got issues. I really want one that keeps the light away. Yes and no, it doesn't. Does this thing keep all the light away? I don't think so. If I have it like this on my face, yes, most of the light will not come through. They make a little flap here for your nose, but sometimes the light will come through my nose and I see light here, but it's not that bright. When I use this one, the light is coming here and then I see here light, and also the fabric is not that thick, so the light also comes through the fabric. This one, the light is not coming to this fabric. Over here, the light is not coming through. At my nose point, yes, sometimes the light will come through. So if I put it on over here, I can see light. You got this little fabric and you can push it a little bit through your eyes, and most of the time that works. Then the light is gone, but still I can see a little bit light coming here. here in. Still a little bit of light is coming inside of here. If I'm laying down, I'm pushing on the mask and the mask changed a little bit, so I need to push this fabric again a little bit different so the light is not coming inside. But it's annoying. I'm trying to sleep, not putting all the time a mask different. I think that's not very awesome. I really don't like this part because I'm all the time when I'm in my bed and I'm like, oh, I don't want to see that light, I'm go like but when you turning, you feel the fabric switching up and then you see the light again. I'm fine with it. It's a little bit of light. It's not that annoying like this one. This one gives too much light through because this part is awesome. No light, nothing. I put on light, you cannot see it through. In this one you can see the light going through. Many people say they have not that issue. They say it's completely dark. Not with me. The nose part, it's not completely darkness, but still this part is, and most of the times this is okay, so I can live with that. I will keep this one because I think that it's the best one on the moment on the market for me. Also, many people saying that you cannot lay on the sides of your sleeping mask because of the speakers. They say you don't feel with this one. That is not true. You can feel them when you're laying on your side, but I think it's not that very annoying. It's doable, it's okay. But I need to say, if I'm sleeping on my ear without the mask, my ear hurts already from sleeping on it. So it's already a problem. So I learned myself to make a little bowl with my hand and sleeping on my hand like that, so I don't have to sleep on my ear. Get it? I don't know if you get it, but or I put my head, if I got a cushion, I don't sleep like this, I sleep like this. So I already try to avoid to lay on these sticks. So for me it's not a problem, but if I lay on them, it's okay. It doesn't hurt that much. It's annoying, but it doesn't hurt. Yeah, but if you sleep longer time on your ear, it hurts too. So I think it's okay. How long can you use this with music on your head? I don't know. I went to sleep at 12 o'clock and I put on the white noises, and at 6 o'clock I need to pee, and I noticed that the white noise was still going strong. So 6 hours at least. If I leave it on, I don't know how longer it will go on, but 6 hours, goddamn. I was very impressed. But on the package they say, I need to check what they say how long it works. They say you can use it for like 30 or 15 hours. But yeah, I'm like, okay, but most of the times you sleep like 8 hours, maybe 9, maybe 10. So that's okay. But yeah, I just want to use it only for a short amount when I fall asleep. But I noticed that I forgot to put it out because I fell asleep. So, but that's not a big problem then, because it still works and the next day you find out it's still on. So yeah, I forgot to tell. There are 20 songs and the noises are like, you can hear a forest, water, meditate music, you can hear crickets. Ugh. I think that's not a very nice sound, but okay. And other noises and the sea and different noises, but I always use the sound of the forest because that helps me fall asleep. So I'm gonna read this and then I'm gonna tell you if they're lying or not. So they say from the 20 songs, I think that they are 20 songs, I don't know for sure, but they're quite a bunch of samples, so I think that's true. They say it's 100% darkness. I don't agree. Yes, on this part, okay, but not on the downside part. Then they're still leaking some light. So I will say 95%. So that's still awesome. Yeah, they say ultra comfortable, cool, soft breathing material. No. Yes, it's soft. It sits very nicely on your face. It feels very comfortable, yes. Breathable? No. It's hot. It's warm. I don't have the feeling that it's breathing. So if you're a very hot, sweaty person, I don't think you're gonna like this thing. You won't have problems with surrounding noises. Yeah, if you put on the music or the white noise, no, you don't hear that much anymore. And then it depends how hard you put on the music. But still, yeah, then okay, then you won't hear that much. If you don't use that and you have it on your head, it doesn't quite reduce the noises outside. So don't think you can use this without the music and thinking, oh, now I'm not gonna hear anything. That's not true. You're still gonna hear quite much everything. They say not painful on the ears because of the soft speakers. No, it doesn't hurt, but it doesn't feel very comfortable. It's doable, it's okay. But if you're a person that really get annoyed by the feeling on your ear, like me, I cannot sleep on my ear. Without this thing, I still cannot sleep on my ear. It hurts. So I already sleep like this or this. So I have a little area, I make a little pocket for my ear so I don't have to sleep on it. So if I wear this, I still do the same thing so that I don't, but if I lay on this on my ear, it doesn't feel nice. I feel it, I don't like it. I think most of the people won't have a problem with the feeling of this. It's not like you have an earplug in your ear, that is hard. Oh my god, that hurts. That really hurts. Then this is uncomfortable. Let me say it like that. So they say you got an extra function so you can put on the Bluetooth on your phone with it. So yeah, that's true. And then you can listen to music, stories, meditate, white noises on your phone or with these things. That's true. It takes 2 hours to get the batteries full running again. Oh yeah, and also I forgot to tell, the quality of the music is okay. Don't think you're gonna be like, whoa! It's just okay, it's fine, it's good, but it's not magic or awesomeness or something like that. It's just okay, it's fine. Oh, I forgot, if you have it on the highest level of volume, my husband can hear my music or my white noises, but you really don't want to have it on the highest volume because that is not very nice for your ear. So, and I put it really low, feel it like it's comfortable. So, and if I'm on the lower, he can hear it if he wants, but he said it's not that annoying. He said it's not a problem, but he's a very good sleeper. If he goes like he's touching the bed, he's gone. So yeah. And he doesn't hear anything. If there were gonna be a war, he doesn't hear that. So that's so nice for him, but not for me. So yeah, he said I can hear it, but only if I try and I need to do my best. But if I had it on low volume, he said, oh, no problem with me. So yeah, I think that is all the things that I can tell about this sleeping mask. I will keep it because I don't think there is a better one. I think there is always the problem with the leaking of the light at this place. Then you need those one with the big circles that you can put on your eyes like this. Then I think maybe it's gonna be gone all. But then you don't have the function that you got something on your ear and that you get music. So I was like, I really want the function of white noises, because sometimes the noises around me keep me from falling asleep. If I use the music of the forest, I notice that I get very sleepy very quick and I'm gone in a few seconds. Normally I can lay like a half hour and then still I'm like, when will I sleep? And with this thing I was gone in a few minutes. So awesome. If someone asks me, should I buy this? Depends on what do you want and what do you need. I hope because of this video you know what you need and what you want, and you get a better view of what you need and what you want. I'm gonna keep it. I'm very happy with it. I think it's a little bit too much expensive for what it is. It's I bought it for 57 euros. Yeah, it was the only one that had everything that I want. So I was like, okay, I got some coupons, so it was a little bit cheaper for me personally. But the normal price is 57, and yeah, I think it's too much. And also because it's still not perfect. If it was perfect, I would say yes, okay, that's awesome. But the light comes through your nose. The buttons doesn't work always. It's a little bit crooked. It works. It all works, but it's not the bestest. So, but for me, in my opinion, for what I need and what I want, I'm very happy with it. And I hope you can use this information, or if you had troubles to use this thing, I hope that helps you to know how this works. Learn yourself to use it on your head and not like this. I done that in the beginning and then I was like, damn, but how does it work now? So if you want to use it, learn it yourself. Don't do it like this. do it like this. So lay it in front of you. If you had it on your head, it feels the same, you know which buttons it is. You got me? If you learn it yourself like this, then when you're lying in your bed with a thing on your face and you need to do it blind, you don't know what you're pushing. So if someone asks me, should I buy this? Then I will say, look at the things that you really want and you really need. Because if you only want a mask that will cover your eyes, don't. It's expensive because of the music and all the other thingies that it can do. And I want that, but if you're like, oh no, I only need a mask, don't do it. Or you're like, I'm never gonna use the white noises, you don't have to buy this. You can buy this one, but then buy the version before this one, because that is cheaper and that's without the white noises. But I really want the white noises because I don't like the feeling that this thing is constantly connected with my phone. So yeah, use this information to choose wisely which one you want. I hope this review helps you, and I hope you like this review. If you have questions or you want me to try something with it that I didn't have done already, or you have questions, tell me, then I can try it for you, or I can answer your questions, no problem. And yeah, if you like this video, please leave it a nice comment down below and leave a like, please. Then I know people like my reviews and that it helps. I hope I see you in my next video. Like, subscribe, leave a nice comment down below, and I hope I see you in my next video. Okay, bye, ciao, auf Wiedersehen, bye bye. I'm gonna take a nap.